Yo guys, it's Sugi, and this time I'll be breaking down the patch 4.8 for you guys. And you know, there's a lot of small changes in this patch, nothing major as in 4.7, and I hope you guys will enjoy the breakdown, and let's dig on to the stuff. So on the general notes, we have changes to how turret aggro works. So pretty much you can no longer trap the turret aggro by entering stealth or using flash. And turret aggro will only now be lost if the champion uses like Zuna's, Eli's Rappel or Vladpol, for instance, or Fizz E. And those are the only ways to drop the turret aggro. I guess this is kind of slightly makes diving harder, but overall it won't make it's just a quality of life adjustment, okay? Moving on to the champions, Blitzcrank. Well, Blitzcrank is kind of like an odd position. He's kind of like very odd pick. Well, it's not odd pick. Okay, you can see him silver many times and bronze, but not so much in competitive play. One of those reasons are pretty much his mana costs are pretty damn huge, and now you're able to like the Rocket Crab 20 mana is a huge change to it. Like the early game is gonna be much drastical because before you kind of like needed to, you had mana for 2 hooks as level 1 if I remember right, or even less than that. And as Blitzcrank you kind of have to like land 80% of the hooks to be relevant, and if you don't do that it's kind of useless. And to give our thoughts about it, I don't think Blitz is like any better, but it's still like good adjustment buff. Cho'Gath, they pretty much, the feast was kind of random, the range was really low, cast time reduced a bit. This is great change to it, really quality of life change to Cho'Gath. Cho'Gath is actually really strong, and I'm working on a guide for him, so stay tuned and subscribe to my channel and you will see when that Cho'Gath guide comes out. Evolved Wings. Okay, so there was like a small glitch on Kha'Zix and now they fixed it. Kha'Zix is still strong though. Malzahar, you just played a game with him actually. His mana costs are kind of same as like, you need like 2 mana items. It was kind of like Swain or something. So he's mana hungry champion, which makes him really weak. And this quality of life adjustment, reducing the mana cost on ultimate, is really good for him. He's still kind of like niche pick. He's really good against like Akali, Katarina, and shutting down like Yasuo. It's really good against those champions, but still kind of niche pick. And you never can really first pick Malzahar because it's kind of weak on that front. But this is just a really good change for Malzahar. Pantheon. Okay, so pretty much what this clarity means that usually when you landed with the ultimate, that meant that you could just immediately jump with the stun. And Skyfall is just a fucking mass ultimate. They could just fucking fix a thing or two about it and make it more viable. In my opinion, that's how I see it. What they did for Soraka pretty much is that they nerfed the damage. He was pretty strong on the mid lane and like too much impact. Infuse, I'm actually not 100% sure is this a buff or a nerf, but you know, Soraka still will be somewhat viable. Usually now you see an indicator like Yasuo's indicator when the stun is on certain character. This is really cool change in my opinion, and you expect to see more, right? Doing more of these quality of life adjustments for champions like Yudur. I could see now Nautilus having one for his passive. Nami. Okay, like interrupt certain abilities. Well, this is a nerf, okay, obviously. And Sejuani pretty much. Okay, there was few things, but I think like Sejuani needs some really lot of work. Sejuani was a really great champion before the rework actually. She was mega fucking fed, but the thing is that they ruined the W, which made him like really clumsy, and she just like gets kited too much at the moment. That makes him very weak. Twin Shadows now detect traps, kind of like Teemo counter for Twisted Tree Line. Some changes to the Twisted Tree Line turrets. I mean, it was like about time it kind of needed some changes. I'm not here 100% sure will this affect so much on my pro leveling guide. Hope not. Okay, it actually does a bit, but I have to get into that later. And some change to jungle monsters. Team builder now adds the wins. That's just ego shit. And the captains can, you know, quality of this skin is pretty cool. The Blight Queen Lysandra, really cool. I'm gonna buy it. The Nami skin is a bit of a letdown. I don't like the Koi Nami either. I'm not probably gonna buy it, but the Blight Queen is pretty much cool. And please subscribe, please like the video, please share it too. That supports me really a lot. And see you guys on the next breakdown or next guide video. Cheers!